Hey guys, Chart Stoppers back with another video. In this channel we take a look at different stocks and map out their key support and resistance areas on the chart. It's important to know these areas before buying any stock, and it's also important to know what kind of a trend a stock is before you buy into it. Support and resistance is one of the most important things you should know about a stock before you either buy or sell. Also, if you're doing any day trading, swing trading, or options, you're definitely going to want to get familiar with support and resistance. Just to let you guys know, I'm not a financial expert. These videos are for educational purposes only, but I am here to point out key factors on the charts which do impact the price action of a stock. Okay, so just to let you guys know, we will be doing 3 videos per week on 3 different stocks. If you guys have a recommendation, please leave a comment below, and we will get to your video with your recommendation. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified of any videos that come out during the week. You're not going to want to miss any. Okay, so with nothing further about that, let's get into the video. Today we are talking about AMD. We're going to be mapping out the support and resistance on this one, key price areas on this, and we'll do a price prediction at the end. Just to see where I think this stock will be going this year. Okay, so let's start off by grabbing our line, and we're going to be starting at the bottom. On this one, I'm on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to be starting in between March and April of last year, 2020, when COVID was going on, when everything dipped right here, as you could see. So I'm just going to go to the low of that area. And it looks like I have a low around here of about 40. So I'm just going to start off there because this thing's run up a ton since then. So I'm just going to throw my line right there at about 40. And I'm going to work my way up from there. Okay. So I'm moving my chart over. I'm going to zoom in so we can work off that. That's going to be our bottom low right there. Let me grab another line, and we're going to work our way up off there. Okay, so we're going to go up off there. That's our bottom support, and we're going to find some resistance off of that bottom support. And it looks like we're going to have that resistance at about right in this area. It looks like it had some trouble breaking this point right here. I'm going to go at about $60 right here is where it had trouble. Because if you zoom in here, you could see you had a high right here of 59.27. But if you're on the candle, yeah, the high was 59.27. If you're on this candle, 59.02 was the high. So, it broke over 59, but it couldn't break that $60 mark here, and it couldn't break it over here either. So we're just going to say 60 there. It's not exactly the resistance, but that's what we're going to go with for now. That's a pretty good resistance off of our bottom support here. Okay, so as we look over, in about late July of last year, we could see it broke through our resistance finally. It was trading sideways for a while in this area. And then it finally had that big breakthrough here. And the price just shot up. It shot all the way up to about, what's this right here? About $85. That's some big upward movement right here. And not a lot of time, so this thing really shot up in a small amount of time. So let's find our next resistance off of this. And I'm going to go grab my line here. And it looks like, let's see here. I see 85 looks pretty good for our next one. Because I could see here I have 1, 2, 3 points of where there was definitely some resistance here of it, wasn't able to break through this, this point. So I'm just going to drop my line in here. at about 85. As you could see, we got those 3 points where the price came up and could not break through until it finally did over here. Okay, so that's pretty good resistance off of this. After it broke through here, this became support, this $60 mark, which was formerly resistance. Okay, so now we have to go over here on our 85, which is our new resistance, and we're going to have to find support coming down off of that. Okay, so let's grab another line. And it looks like I see support over here at about $75, it looks like. And I'm just going to drop a line in there at around 75 because I could see I have 3 points where the price, comes back down off of that 85, hits our support, jumps back up, goes back up to 85, comes down, hits our support, and then goes back up before eventually breaking through our 85 around late November of 2020. And then it goes on to make a new all-time high over here. And this is in this year, January. This is on January 11th. So about a week ago, it made this new all-time high at 99.23. So as we could see here, we have a resistance at the top of, we'll say $100 is going to be our new resistance. And our new support area looks like it's not 85 anymore. I mean, it could be 85 as you could see, but it looks like a new support area for this 100 is going to be somewhere in here because it's come down and it's hit this area right here, here, and right now it's trading right here, and it looks like it's starting to make that turn to go back up. So I'm going to put a line here at the $90 mark. And I'm going to say this is another support area that we might have. We're going to have to watch it for the next couple days and see what it does. If it does jump back up off of that $90 mark in the next couple days here, I would definitely call that a good support for the $100 mark here, this $100 resistance. So we're going to have to just keep an eye on that and see what it does in the next couple of days, because it looks like, it dropped below it a little bit, but it's starting right here to kind of curl back up. But, we'll see in the next couple of days what it does. All right, so my price prediction on this one, you could see it's definitely in a buy zone. It's down on a support. It's right at a support area. So it's definitely not near an all-time high. It dropped down from its all-time high back down to a support area. So I would definitely call this a buy zone right here. If you were looking to jump into this stock, this would definitely be a good time to jump in right here. As you could see, you're not going to want to buy when it's up here. That's a big mistake that people make, is chasing these stocks that are, at all-time highs, and, they end up dropping back down because of fear of missing out or something. They see these stocks going up and up and up, but they don't realize that, they're going to, when they're in a sideways trend like this, they're going to move up and down like this, So you guys need to realize that you have to find support and resistance. That's why it's so important, because you need to know when the buy and sell areas are, because you're in a buy zone right here. So you have to be able to find that on a chart. And that's why, these videos are pretty good tools. If you're looking to buy this stock, you could hopefully learn something here. If you were on the fence about it, if you didn't know whether, if it was in a buy zone or sell zone, now you know. So, my price prediction here is you could see it's definitely, this stock has ran up a lot in the past year. I mean, it's come really far in a short amount of time. Let's zoom out here and move it over. I mean, I believe, yeah, this thing was all the way down here, you know, coming up all the way to $100. So a lot of movement upwards on this stock, and I think, you know, it's going to keep going up. You know, AMD is a solid company. Semiconductors they're really hot right now. It's a hot sector, so I believe this stock is it's going to continue to trend upwards, even though it is trading sideways a little bit right now. It's still going to continue to move up. You know, it's not going to stay in this area for long. Once it breaks this $100 price mark here, that's when it's off to the races for this stock. You know, it could eventually end up at $200, you know, very soon. So this would definitely be a stock to watch this year, you know, for it to break that $100 mark. And when it does, it's going to be something to watch there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for checking out the channel, and we'll see you next time on Chart Stoppers.